Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend, Mr. Stephen Dow. How are you, sir?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing well. Do me a favor, do the marketing thing up front, because I have a hot topic that I'm going to need your lending
Oh,
experience and track record on.
okay. Well, pop quiz, I guess. Again, although I work very happily for Velocity Morse Capital, all the ideas and topics discussed on this channel are that of my own, and let's get it going. Funny thing is, I'm actually responding to an email from one run all the time family right now. So
That's awesome.
I was gonna say hello, but he's got a pretty
Unique name.
unique first name, so I'm sure they're like, oh, so I don't want to,
Yeah.
privacy issues or whatnot.
Yeah,
But
no.
other than that,
It's not
yeah.
Mike. John.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not
That's
one
cool.
of those names.
Yeah, I got you. So, hey, what I want to do is I want you to, because you've been in the lending game, 20 odd years. I've been in the real estate game 20 odd years. I keep telling people there's a real estate market and a lending market. Most people don't appreciate that until the lending market smacks them in the face.
Right.
So what I want to tell investors, specifically ones looking at Fannie, Freddie, get 10 loans, all of that stuff. Be warned, banks and lenders are about to get nervous, and they are they're going to make some changes. I think we're heading into a recession, maybe next year. I think the economy is sick. I think the Fed is going to extract, and we'll have quantitative tightening versus quantitative easing. They were the largest buyer. Now they'll be the largest seller. All of this stuff going on leads me to believe that liquidity is going to dry up and banks are going to get super picky. What does that mean?
Super tight.
Super tight. Like,
yeah,
woo, like
a frog's behind.
Yeah,
like
it is. It's good. Yeah, it is going to be super, super tight, and it will happen. It'll get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. Now, most people hear this, they think rate. I'm not even talking rate. I'm not talking rate. I'm talking qualifications. I'm talking LTV.
Condition to death. I just had a person call me yesterday. I'm just getting, it's just too much for me as far as the paperwork. The first two deals went well. This last time, we're just getting conditioned, to death. So she just wanted to run some numbers, and she was like, wow, okay. It was an interesting kind of and kind of like, you know what? I could deal with this, especially without the headache. The fact that she can close in an entity, some other advantages, obviously, with my product versus conventional. But that's when, again, when they're starting to get tighter, we look very much more attractive in those instances. So
conventional lending, like if I were to say it today, my experience, right? I talk to Matt, the mortgage guy, all the time. Mainly for investors today, because owner will always have kind of path, I think. But for investors, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 4 today. But again, 1 is super easy, 10 is super tight. So I'd say it's about a 4. And it was probably a 2 a year ago. So it's already doubled. It's not crazy, but it's doubled. And what do I mean by that? They added in fees, or what do they call them? Not conditions. They call them
overlays.
Overlays. Thank you. Right. Oh, you're an investment property. Here's a little extra. Oh, it's a second home. Here's an extra. Right. just these little extras to death. So I think we're about a 4 today. I think by probably September, October, we're a 5, 5.5, 6. I think if I am right and the recession is delayed till Q2, we could be a 7 or an 8 early next year. That means more fees. That means more conditions. That means more headaches. But really what I want people to realize is, and it's already happening, but it's going to get worse, right? We were doing 80-20 loans routinely. Right. What does that mean? 80% first, 20% down. Now, most investors don't get those. They get 75-25s.
Right.
An extra 5%. Very soon, and it's already happening, it will be 70-30. I promise you, it is going to go to 65-35. It's coming. And this is all conventional. It's going to become so tight, so many conditions. So what's going to happen in my experience with the conventional lending is they never want to say no.
Right.
They just condition you to death. They raise the bar. They put this out. And so it becomes a no.
Correct. It's a war of attrition. Who's going to give up first? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
oh, you still want to buy? Another 5% down. Oh, you still want to buy? You don't.
Oh, you're still here? Okay.
Yeah, you don't need 6 months reserves. Now you need 12 months reserves.
Right.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh, yeah, yeah. Again, and yeah. So I think again, why does this happen? Banks are nervous and they're lending money and they want to make sure the loan's okay. So they want to slow it down sometimes. In a recession where they don't have the Fed buying everything, it's gonna get more uncomfortable. And every time they tighten, non-QM looks better. That's one of the things that's very clear to me is non-QM will become the right answer for most investors.
I'm getting a lot of fallout. Yeah, I'm already getting a lot of like, oh, this is just like too much. And this last experience, because it's either like they just got out of one, or they're in one right now as far as a conventional loan process. That's
it's
just
like too hard, too difficult.
Too much stuff. Like, yeah,
they want me to move the house out of my entity
right.
into my name.
Right. Right. Keep moving the goalposts. It's like, wait, I thought this is all you needed. No, we need one more thing. It's like, wait, I give it to you. Now you want something else. So
yeah, then the escrow has to be extended. Then you got to make your earnest money hard. And yeah. So I really do think conventional, again, for owner ox, you're probably good. I think today it's a 3. In a recession, it's a 4. So not crazy hard. But investors, they have already circled investors in second homes. They're like, nope.
We won't say that we don't want them, but we're going to add some overlays. We're going to do this and that. It's like, wait a minute. Ooh, do I actually want to do this?
Just wait until the LTV goes from 75 to 65.
Right.
It's coming. Nuts. It's coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming. So folks, if you've had enough of conventional for your investment loans, or you want to do it in an entity or any of these other amazing things, Stephen Dow is the guy that helped me with an office building and some multifamily. I know he can help you. How do you want them to reach out?
Again, just email me to sdao@velocitymortgage.com. In the subject line, the acronym ORAAT. The body of the email, brief description, what you're looking for, property type, address would be great, or at the very least, city and state that you're looking to invest in. Mid-FICO score would also be, fantastic. And then just the best number to reach you in typically 24, 48 hours. I'll be in touch.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.